Good morning, welcome to Ravenclaw Reads. My name is Courtney and you are joining me for another weekly reading vlog. We are coming back from our New York trip. It is Monday, August 14th. We had so much fun on our trip. Got this hat, gotta represent now. But such a good time. Really enjoyed the vacation time with family. We had something to do every day and we'll definitely go back. Like, there's so much to do. But I wanted to update you on kind of what I've been reading. So I updated the vlog all the way through Saturday, and I did not read that much on vacation, honestly. I read little bits and pieces of Educated by Nellie Wilson. Sorry, just grabbing everything out. It's like a mess by my area right now, so I'm like mid-unpack. Okay, so I've been reading Educated by Nellie Wilson. And Nellie Wilson wrote a book that I loved in October last year. What was it? S'more something. And then she also wrote Curated, which is book 1 of Educated. And Curated it's a museology book. That's the name of the collection. And all of the characters are centered around working around this museum, which is my jam. Like, I love museums. At one point, I wanted to be a curator. And so we are in the second book. We are following 2 people in the same universe. And one girl, the main girl, let me see if I can figure out her name. Let's see, Phoebe. Her name is Phoebe. Phoebe she works at the museum, loves her job. She's very green, though, when it comes to relationships. She's never been in a long-term relationship, never really done anything physical with the guy. And so then she decides, she goes to a bar every day, sort of after work, to unwind and talk to the bartender, Declan. And she kind of has a crush on Declan. Declan kind of has a crush on her. And so they decide to enter an agreement of just basically like friends with benefits. But we're not going to have any feelings attached, so we all know how that's going to go. I'm about 30% into it. I'm not loving it, but I definitely wanted to be reading something while I was on vacation. What I did finish, though, was Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is book 2 in the Natural series. I think I gave this 3 stars, but I really didn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed the Naturals, but there's something about this book that just didn't hit. It was very similar to the first book, which I get. It's a sequel. That's the whole point. But I guess I just wasn't as invested as I thought I was going to be. And so I didn't like it. Also, it took time to read it. And I'm very much a believer, and I've said this before, that when it takes time to read something, you lose sort of like that pacing. And so I think that was part of the issue too. So I will go to the 3rd book. Like, I'm not done with the series. I like the series, but I liked the first book better. And then this morning I finished book 8 in the Babysitters Club, Boy Crazy Stacy. And this book is so ridiculous to me, because this book follows Stacy, who is babysitting all of the Pike children along with Marianne on their family vacation. So the Pikes invite Stacy and Marianne to come along with them and just be extra hands on the trip. And that's weird in itself, but this family vacation has little to do with the family, as the parents are constantly going out on dates and like exploring the city on their own, and leaving Marianne and Stacy with the kids. Marianne is basically ends up doing all of the work, while Stacy falls head over heels for an 18-year-old lifeguard, and she's 12. And he kind of plays into it a bit by like giving her pet names and letting her bring him sodas and stuff. And of course she gets her heart broken, which, I mean, there's a lot going on with this book that just seems fundamentally wrong. I was listening to my favorite podcast, Second Stony-Brook, about this book, because as I'm rereading this series, I'm going back through their episodes, because they're about on book 66 or so. And so they were talking about the cover. I said we, like I'm on the show. And they're talking about how old the guy looks in comparison to child Stacy over here, and she's just like enamored. So, I mean, that kind of context for a book I feel like would be like so canceled right now, but it is what it is. So what am I reading this week? Let me show you. Okay, so I have book 9 that needs to be read, and I'm just reading these as I feel it. Like, I didn't immediately start Boy Crazy Stacy, but when I got back from vacation, it was just like, I've read nothing. I decided to read it. And so this is The Ghost at Dawn's House. We'll see. You guys know how I feel about Dawn. But that's the next in the series. And then I still have Maisie Chin to finish. Maisie Chin's Last Chance. I'm gonna pick this up today and try and knock this out. It is Monday, so we have reading sprints today, and I should be able to knock this out. Again, like this book, nothing wrong with it. I just was mid all the things trying to read it. And then I would like to finish Educated, just for general purposes, because I want to finish it. And then I'm trying to think, what else do I have on my Kindle that I'm wanting to read? I'm gonna set some of this aside too. I'm telling you, you can't see it. My desk area is insane right now from all that I've been doing. Okay, so I also would like to read Daughter of No Worlds. Continue that in the background. Still Out of Range, which is a library book, so I should get on that pretty soon. And then, yeah, that's 4. And Hot and Sour Suspects would be great to get done. So we have Maisie Chin's Last Chance, Out of Range, Dawn, The Ghost at Dawn's House, Daughter of No Worlds. That's plenty. I don't think I'll get through all of those this week, but I would like to. I also have been thinking more about this book and wanted to come back to it. This is that Elle Kennedy book. It's the 3rd book in the Avalon Bay trilogy, and I've liked all of them. I started this maybe like 3 or 4 pages in, and I was like, nope, not the time. And so I lightly put this down, not forever, just for the moment, but I've been thinking about it more, so I might pick it up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, I also went to Barnes & Noble today. Again, it's Monday. I'm not working today. Obviously, just came back from vacation. And so I went to get my nails done, and then I went to Trader Joe's, but also the bookstore. I was having a whole moment. If you know, you know, that is the day. Okay, so let me show you a couple things that I got. Before I show you what I got from Barnes & Noble, I will show you that I picked up just a really simple clear case for my Kindle Oasis because I have purchased some stickers. So these stickers are on this case because I hadn't wanted to put stickers right on the Kindle Oasis. I think it's just so nice. But I am gonna put the stickers in the clear case of this. And I found a new spot for stickers. It was suggested to me on my shop app, and when I get them I'll show them to you, but they had really cute stickers. But I'm not going to stick them on the Oasis. I'm just going to stick them inside the case, and so hopefully they stay. So that's, are you guys interested in that? Are you guys interested in that? Because if you want to see me decorate my Kindle, happy to film it. Okay, my battery is running low on my phone, so let me just show you what I got from Barnes & Noble. Okay, so like I said, they had 50% off hardcover books today. And then I also picked up a couple of things for Reagan. Actually, I'll enjoy them too. So they had the sort of middle grade books, buy one, get one 50% off. So the first book I picked up was The 47 People You Meet in Middle School. This sounded really cute. It's all about like how to navigate middle school. Reagan's going into 5th grade this year, which is crazy to me. She'll be in middle school in no time, and it's just a cute way to point out the people, such as the kid with questionable hygiene, your old best friend's new best friend, right? And so like I love these types of books that are coming of age and like showing how to navigate situations, because you can really see the impact, I believe, of COVID and the lack of socialization in our kids currently. And so I like to show examples of how people navigate situations in books. And then I picked up Ahmed Aziz's Epic Year. I'll peel these stickers off. And this book stuck out to me because this story follows Ahmed, who's moved from Hawaii to Minnesota. We live in Minnesota, and he's one of the only brown-skinned students in a sea of white. He surprises himself by reading some books that he loves. So again, finding comfort in the books that he's reading and trying to combat a school bully. So again, another sort of story about how to navigate situations. Then I saw this sitting there and I thought this was so cute. This is called Fake Dates and Mooncakes. It says Dylan Tang wants to win a Mid-Autumn Festival mooncake competition in memory of his mom and to bring publicity to Wok Warriors, his aunt's struggling Chinese takeout in Brooklyn. Enter Theo Summers, charming, wealthy, with a smile that makes Dylan's stomach do backflips. When Theo makes a sizable donation to Wok Warriors, Dylan reluctantly agrees to be Theo's fake date at a family wedding in the Hamptons to return the favor. In Theo's glittering world of crazy rich drama, their romance is supposed to be for show, but Dylan finds himself falling for Theo for real. And with the mooncake contest looming, Dylan can't risk being distracted by rich people problems. Can Dylan save his family's business and follow his heart, or will he fail to do both? So I think that sounded so cute. It's pretty thin. It's only, it's short. It's only 262 pages. So this looks really good. So this might be something I actually read today, maybe. And then I picked up Begin Again, because I've been trying to begin again this book again and again and again. I borrowed it digitally twice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. I just wanted a copy of it, and so that's really cute. And then I picked up Cassandra Clare's Chain of Thorns. So I do have Chain of Gold, and I don't have Chain of Iron, but now it's just the third book. But this is a huge book. Lots of people had thoughts on it. I do intend on reading this series at some point, but it's 50% off. So you have like a $30 book. No, it's $24.99. So you get a $12 book, and look how I couldn't pass it up. So I will be adding these to the bookshelf. But yeah, that is what I picked up at Barnes today. So having the day off is glorious. I'm not touching any work. I am going to exercise, shower, straighten my hair because I have an in-person thing tomorrow, and read. Like, I'm just excited to sit and read and veg and enjoy my life. So that is Monday. I will check back in maybe during sprints or after sprints, just to tell you what I read. Okay, bye guys. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is a little bit in the afternoon. I'm coming back from another in-person thing. Lots of in-person things in the last couple of weeks, but that's fine. I love what I'm doing. Wanted to hop on and just tell you about what I read yesterday. Again, I was off of work yesterday because we were coming back from our vacation and really needed the day, and so glad that I took the day. But I felt kind of behind on readings. I didn't do much reading at all during vacation, and so I ran to Barnes & Noble yesterday, as I showed you guys, but I ended up reading and finishing Fake Dates and Mooncakes, and this book is so cute. I'm passing it on to Kennedy to read next, but it's only 262 pages, but it is adorable. And in this book, we follow Dylan and Theo. Dylan works at his aunt's restaurant, family restaurant, and Theo is a posh, really rich kid, and they meet up when Dylan does a delivery to Theo's friend Adrian, and Adrian treats Dylan horribly, and Theo comes back to the restaurant to apologize, and from there they get into some fake dating. They start liking each other. This is a YA. I wasn't sure because I just picked it up off the side of one of the areas at Barnes & Noble, so I didn't know where it actually fit, but it is a YA book that is, as Kennedy says, BL, boy love, and it is super cute. I don't want to give too much away, but it is a romance, kind of typical. One thing that I really liked about this, I ended up giving it 4.5 stars. What I really liked was the communication was so good in this book. As you know, in romances, there's always going to be that like third act breakup or whatever, but it didn't really happen that way in this book, and the way that they were able to communicate things just made the book that much better, and so good. The only reason I didn't give it 5 stars is because toward the end, you know, there's some dynamics being played with Theo's rich family and Dylan's working class family, and trying to save Dylan's aunt's restaurant, and some of the measures that are taken toward the end just seem real like above and beyond for people that we've only known for a few months. And so I was like, it's getting a little far-fetched. But other than that, it was so good. So really, really loved this. And then last night I started reading Buried in a Good Book, Cozy Mystery. I'd heard about it on, was it Bookish Knitters channel, or maybe it was Tiffany's channel, Beach Bum Book Room, I'm not sure. But started reading that, and it's starting out really cute. I was part of my library haul, which that video will be coming out Thursday. You would have already seen that prior to this. If you didn't, go back and check it out. But yeah, good books. So excited about this one, and glad that I finished a book yesterday. That like really jumpstarts my week. So yeah, I'm gonna film my library haul video soon, and then get that prepared for Thursday, and then yeah, keep reading. All right, we'll check in later. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I am so tired this morning. I have my big cup of coffee here. It's gonna be a busy day at work, and I just feel like this week, although only Wednesday and just coming back from vacation, it's been a million days long. But I did get a good chunk of reading done yesterday, so I wanted to update you on what I read. So the first library book I decided to dive into was Buried in a Good Book by Tamara Berry. I'm on chapter 9, page 110. This book is the first in the, what's the series called? By the Book Mysteries. And I have to say, I'm slightly confused by this book, but I'm pushing through because it's the first in the series. You know, the first in the series of A Cozy Mystery may not always be the best. But going on Goodreads, everybody that I follow gave this 5 stars. So I'm like, I have to keep going with it. It is getting better, but around that 20, 30 page mark, it was just like not it for me. Basically, we are following Tess and Gertrude. Tess is the mom and Gertrude is the daughter. So that's throwing me off because Gertrude is such an older name. I feel like the daughter should be Tess and the mom should be Gertrude. But anyway, so Tess is an author, and I believe she writes cozy mysteries or thrillers, something like that. And they get to a cabin so that she can start writing. And I guess they go all the time. It's their cabin. And when they get there, body parts and fish start flying up and sort of raining down. And so apparently there was some dynamite fishing happening in the pond near the cabin, and the dynamite blew up the fish, but also discovered a body that had been obviously put into the pond. And so we're trying to figure out who did it, who's the person. And Tess, it almost reads as if this isn't the first in the series, because Tess is already like, seems to be known by the police as being sort of a troublemaker, and kind of already has a reputation for getting into things that she shouldn't be getting into. She has to mind her business. So it's okay for right now. I am going to finish it. It's 110 pages, and there's 320-ish pages, 330. And so I'm hoping to finish this today or tomorrow. And then last night after I read that, so my goal was to get to 100 pages here. So I got to 110. That was the most natural stopping point. And then I went back to Daughter of No Worlds because, as I've said before, I really like this book. It's written really well. I will be getting the second book in this, but I just haven't gotten a chance to like dig into it. So I'm here, page 132. I have this much to go. So I'm going to prioritize this a bit more and then pick up the second book. So that is on the list of things to do. And what else? I did have a conversation with Reagan yesterday. She's going to 5th grade. One of the things they do is called Battle of the Books, and they're all of the, was it the Maud something award-winning books? And we were gonna do it last year, and we didn't because there was some, clique politics going on, and so she didn't like the group that she was in. She felt like she wouldn't be welcomed, and I think partly she might have been unsure of what was going to be expected of her, but this year she's definitely down to do it. And we looked at the list of the books for this year, and we already have like 5 of them, and so I just picked up the rest of them. I'll pick up from Barnes & Noble today, so she can start and get a head start on reading all of those. Both of my girls are really good readers, both high readers, but I think there's something about that competitive edge that sometimes doesn't feel great in the reading space. But we're going to get those books and get started on them so she feels comfortable about knowing all of them. If you have kids or you've done it, the Battle of Books is basically you form a team of like 6 or 7. You read all of the books. There's like 10 books that you have to read, and then by February you do a competition of like trivia about the books. And so, you know, that can be stressful for people who just don't like to have that type of quiz element when it comes to books. So we're just gonna try to get an early start on it. And then also today, very exciting, my secret copy bookmarks are out for delivery, so I will show those when they come. I bought mostly bookmarks from there, and then the new bookshop that I went to, I got mostly stickers. So we will see how that goes, but I will show those to you when they come. And what else? I think that's really it. Focusing on work and reading, and that's pretty much it. So I will check back later. Bye guys. Okay, it is later in the day on Wednesday, and I got my package from my secret copy, so I want to show you what I got. She does bookmarks, stickers, and I really like her items. All my bookmarks are from her. I have magnetic bookmarks mostly. I would like to get more just like regular bookmarks, and that other shop that I went to has regular ones. So, but I am done with my work day. It's about 4:15. I'm gonna exercise, but this, I don't know what's going on this week, what's in the water, but I'm not here for it. It is so crazy busy. Okay, so she does always nice packaging. I didn't get that much. I get this little bag, but I'm here for it. So what did I get? And her shipment time is pretty quick, less than a week. Okay, so I got this that says read past midnight. It's got cute little, I guess it's a lighter for candles, but it says book lover, bookish, villain, books at the beach, read on your own, midnight reads, bookstore, banned books, bookish, library, tropes, short novels, plot twist. So that's cute. Sloth bookmark, mostly for Reagan. She loves sloths. And then this one says, happily reading my books and minding my business. Absolutely. Every time. And then a dino, mostly for Reagan too. And then this one was cute. It says read more fantasy. And then I have this one, but not this color. This is just Mama Just Wants to Read. And then I got one sticker that says anti-social but willing to discuss books with my internet friends. So I will place that on some device. But those are the bookmarks that I picked up. And I love them. So that's it for Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning and happy Thursday. Oh, guys, I am so tired this week. Thursday is usually my favorite day of the week, and today I'm just like, let's get this over with. It's so busy at work. I don't have any more coffee. I have one Alani Nu, and I don't have time to get anything today, so I wish I would have known that yesterday, but just wanted to update you. So yesterday, I did finish this book, Buried in a Good Book, and I'm really sad because I did not love it. I ended up giving it 2 stars. I don't know, it just didn't hit for me. I didn't really care for the characters. I didn't really understand, like, it just felt like it jumps right in from the beginning, and I needed a little bit more build up, and that just set me on a spiral. And I wasn't dying to read it. Like, I was reading it because I had to. I wasn't reading it because I was like, okay, let's dig in, right? So then I was like, what am I going to read next? Of course, we have Daughter of No Worlds. I got further in this. I was reading it on my Kindle, so I got to see where I am. But I think I'm almost at the 200-page mark. And so this is still going well. And then I decided I was going to pick up the next library book, which is Her Good Side. This is a YA, fake dating. And I only read like the first literally 2 pages to see like, is this something that I want to read and get into? And the reading and style of writing was already on point for what I was trying to do. So I will focus on this today. And there are less than 300 pages in this. And so I want to get this done pretty quickly. So that's good. And then I just want to show that when I went to Barnes yesterday, I'm at Barnes all the time now, y'all. It's starting to get to be a problem. But I picked up Reagan's books for that Battle of the Books competition I told you guys about. But then I also picked up this really cute planner. And this planner goes all the way till December 2024. My current planner went to the end of the year, which is fine. But what I liked about this one was the size. It's like a nice big chunky one and lots of space to write. Oh, you can't see it. Lots of space to write like what's going on. At the beginning of the month, it has like the goals you have for yourself, your to-do list for the month, and then obviously your monthly, and then lots of space to write everything that's happening in the day. So using this, I filled this out yesterday for the current week that I'm in. I need to add birthdays and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, really love that. So that's what's happening today. I'm hoping to read a lot this evening because it's Thursday. Nothing happens on Thursday, at least here at my home. And yeah, just waiting for my other set of stickers to come in. So that is that. But anyway, that's it for Thursday. I will check in either later or tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Saturday and welcome to the end of the vlog. I'm here at the park to show you some footage. It is so hot today. It's humid, it's like 90, and my oldest and I are sitting under a shaded tree reading, enjoying it while my husband and Reagan go and they play. This morning I finished Her Good Side. I gave that 4 stars on Goodreads. I really enjoyed it. I think it got a little bit slow in the middle, but that's often what happens for me. But it was a really cute story. It is YA. I highly recommend. And basically we're just following Jacob and what is her name? Of course, I can never remember her name. We're following 2 folks that are friends, and they both are not very good at dating. So Jacob is very cute and has had girlfriends, but they keep dumping him. And oh my gosh, hang on. Okay, our main character's name is Bethany. I was never gonna get that. Okay, so Bethany and Jacob are in the sort of same friend group. Jacob's really cute. They're in high school. He's gotten cuter over time. He's dating lots of girls, but they're dumping him. And he starts dating Bethany's friend Sailor. Sailor's like this gorgeous girl. Bethany is beautiful too, but she doesn't meet the standards of beauty. Right. My oldest is, because we don't like that term, but like she doesn't view herself as being beautiful because she is a plus size girl, but she is beautiful. Anyway, so she hasn't been dating and has been kind of scared to date. And so homecoming's coming up. She asks boys to homecoming. They all say no to her. And Sailor starts dating Jacob. And Sailor and Jacob are dating, but it's not really connecting for them. But before it stops connecting for them, Sailor has already asked another boy to homecoming. So she suggests maybe Jacob and Bethany go together, which is really weird. Like that whole plot line has like tons of holes in it, but okay. So they go along with it and they decide to go to homecoming. Well, on the way to homecoming, like not actually literally, but the weeks leading up to homecoming, Sailor breaks up with Jacob because she says he's too sweet and he doesn't know how to be affectionate or anything like that. And so Jacob's heartbroken, and Bethany's like, hey, if you don't want to go to homecoming, I get it. I know you're just doing it as a favor to Sailor. And he's like, no, I do want to go to homecoming with you, and let's actually fake date, and we'll both learn how to be better. So she was going to learn to be a girlfriend, he's going to learn to be a boyfriend. Obviously, they end up falling for each other, but it's really cute, well written. This is something sort of cringy as I'm thinking about it, is that there's a lot of like modern slang in it, which is like not necessary, but it is a good book. I recommended it to my oldest to see if she'll read it, but it's good. I liked it. 4 stars. So now I am Kindle reading, and I currently have a couple of things that I am reading. I just want to get through a couple of quick books. I'm gonna read The Ghost at Dawn's House, which is Babysitter's Club book number 9, which I have been hesitating on. It's been a week since I've read a Babysitter's Club book, but honestly, I don't like Dawn in the books. And so it's really hard for me to justify reading this and enjoying it. But I am going to read it this weekend. And then I also am going to start reading Wings of Fire. It is a middle grade fantasy series that Reagan likes, my youngest, and she had asked that I read it. And so here I am, 3% in, gonna read it. So that is everything that I've read this week. I hope you guys have had a great, successful week as we're rolling into mid to late August. Excited to read some more. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos on Thursday and Sunday. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.